Next point is about 61850, and there is certain feature which is called service tracking. What is service tracking in 61850? Service tracking is a new feature which comes with the 61850 standard of 61850 standard edition 2. So it wasn't available in edition 1, and it has some use cases I want to tell you. For instance, with service tracking, you can find out if all data objects really exist that you are expecting as a 61850 client. Or you would see if you get all required reports and if they are available on a 61850 server. And also a nice use case is if there is a client, a different client doing an action, the server can report to another client who has done that, who has done the command for, I don't know, switching something, and you can find that out. So this leads to some advantages. So we expect that we have faster and more accurate commissioning. You can, of course, as I said, continuously track commands if they succeeded or failed. You see if 61850 clients are sending commands to different clients, and you find out if you made a substitution of a device, that you have maybe a mismatch in your configuration in 61850. So these are possibilities or advantages you have with that feature. However, now it becomes a little bit complicated and digging deep into the standard. This service tracking information is mapped onto a single logical node. So all of you who do not know what a logical node is, see you in 5 minutes. I have tried to draw that to understand what the complicated thing is. So, for instance, we have a logical node for switching something, a control logical node which switches something on the server. This directly gives information on this local logical node for service tracking. If we have a second switch we have to command, the server gives information about the second switching to the same logical node. So, for instance, this is the same variable giving information if this switching was successful or this switch was successful. So how to divide that information, for instance, for a single line diagram or for an event list. And what we did is we introduced so-called shadow variables, and we tell the driver about information of the service tracking. There is this new driver object type service tracking available. And also the import mechanism knows about this service tracking shadow variables. So if there is some service tracking available, you can import it. And over the so-called object reference, which is available or the server sends to this logical node, it's then possible to map service tracking information like an error code, an originator ID, or a service type to a certain logical node or to a certain object where we want to have this information. And in the, as I said before, at the import, it is possible to import these shadow variables. As you see, all these variables, they are not pure 6150 variables. They have this certain functional constraint for service tracking, but these attributes here are non-standard attributes giving information about service tracking to any logical node. In this case, only for the Q8 switch 1. And this I would like to show you now. So I have to change the project. I go back into the editor. I change here the project as well. So first I give you an idea about the import variables from drivers. So I have a 61850 server running on my PC here, and if I filtered for the SR functional constraint that you see here, the service tracking shadow variables. So they are available, and in the runtime they would be available as well. So again, almost the same project, a little different. And you see here, this is this Bay 208 is the one connected to the 61850 server here on the PC. And now I just I have to log in first. Now I close this switch, and what we see directly is we get this object reference on this shadow variable, or this one. It changes the switch number, and if I do this one, I close the circuit breaker, which has a select before operate. You see that there is a service type select with value, of course no error code and no additional cause. I confirm that, click, and now command termination, which is the typical service type you get when the command is done. So if the server is in parameter change, like I have set the server right now, and I open now I want to open this circuit breaker, it tells me in the command processing, select before operate rejected, but I don't know why. But with this additional information from the service tracking, I know the instance is in use, and the additional cause is parameter change in execution. So I know that there is a guy from the, I don't know, from the protection department making some parameter changes. And what is also quite cool is in the event list, you see this entire information as well. So there is an event about my circuit breaker, select with value, error, instance in use, command was in off direction by me, station control, the originator category is here, and negative response and additional cause was parameter change in execution.